If you're new here, my name's Maddie, and here we like to talk about all things Disney and Universal. This episode is going to be the first in a series of a few very exciting episodes that are all about Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and The Last Jedi just came out, so we're going to be talking about a lot of Star Wars things for the next few videos. And for this very first Star Wars video, we're going to be talking about my top 5 Star Wars movies. Alright guys, starting off my top 5 Star Wars movies countdown, we are going to start with number 5. Alright guys, my number 5 top favorite Star Wars movie is A New Hope.
The story of a boy, a girl, and a universe.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
It's a big, sprawling space saga of rebellion and romance. Star Wars. A billion years in the making. The Force will be with you. Always.
A New Hope was released on May 25th, 1977, and it opened in just 32 theaters. But then it expanded to 43 theaters across the country towards the holiday weekend. This was the first movie released in the ever-successful Star Wars franchise. And when the film came out, it was originally just called Star Wars. To this day, Star Wars A New Hope has raked in over $775 million worldwide. And in 1978, Star Wars took home 6 Oscars at the Academy Awards show for that year. Those Oscars included Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, Best Sound, Best Film Editing, Best Visual Effects, and Best Original Score. Alright guys, my number 4 top favorite Star Wars movie is A Phantom Menace. Because most people don't like the 3 prequels, but I do love The Phantom Menace. I thought it was a great movie. The Phantom Menace was released in May 19th, 1999. A personal fun fact is this is the first ever midnight premiere I ever went to go see. I was 4 years old at the time. Just a little fun fact about The Phantom Menace. During filming, Ian McGregor would make lightsaber noises whenever he was using his lightsaber, and then the sound editors had to go in afterwards and correct it. Alright guys, my number 3 top favorite Star Wars movie is The Force Awakens.
Who are you? I'm no one. There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. A Jedi.
It's calling to you. Just let it in.
This movie came out on December 28th, 2015. This was the first movie in the Star Wars franchise to not be directed by George Lucas. This film was directed by J.J. Abrams. The setting of The Force Awakens happens about 30 years after the destruction of the Death Star 2. This film had a budget of over $200 million, and it was the highest of the Star Wars films upon release. This was a big thing for the Star Wars community to have a new trilogy going to be coming out, and I definitely was so excited when I heard that we were going to be getting some more Star Wars movies. Alright guys, for my number 2 top favorite Star Wars movie, it's actually Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. The next chapter in the continuing Star Wars saga. The battle for freedom rages on. The heart of a hero. The courage of a rebel. The strength of a leader. The loyalty of comrades. The power of the Force. Saga lives on. Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi was released on May 25th, 1983. Just a few fun facts about Star Wars Return of the Jedi. The growling sounds that you hear that the Rancor makes in Jabba's palace were actually made by a Dutch hound. The Jabba the Hutt puppet took 3 months to build, and it cost $500,000, and it weighed over 2,000 pounds. Alright guys, for my number 1 top favorite Star Wars movie, it's actually The Last Jedi.
Permission to jump in her next wing and blow something up?
Permission granted.
May the Force be with you. Hey, watch the language. In 8 days. Rated PG-13. This film contains scenes that may be too intense for younger viewers.
The Last Jedi was released on December 15th, 2017, this year. On March 12th, 2015, George Lucas announced that director Rian Johnson would be directing this film. More than 125 production sets were made for this movie alone. A few more fun facts for this movie: Carrie Fisher's dog Gary can actually be found in one of the scenes of this movie. Next time you go see the movie, try and find him. This movie leaves off directly where The Force Awakens ends. Now, I'm not going to give away any spoilers because some of you might not have seen this movie, but if you are a Star Wars fan, I highly recommend going to see this movie. It is absolutely amazing, and it was just the perfect sequel to The Force Awakens. Alright guys, now it wouldn't be a Maddy's Top 5 without a few of my honorable mentions. My one honorable mention for my favorite Star Wars movies is Rogue One.
The world is coming undone. Imperial flags reign across the galaxy.
Can you be trusted without your shackles?
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
We've a mission for you.
All is as the Force wills it.
The captain says you are a friend. I will not kill you.
Thanks. There isn't much time. Every day they grow stronger.
There is a 97.6% chance of failure.
He means well.
with me.
All the way.
Rogue One was released on December 16th, 2016. This film in the Star Wars timeline is placed directly before The New Hope. In the initial drafting of this movie, the two characters Jyn Erso and Cassian were actually supposed to survive the battle on Scarif. Another fun fact for this movie is Last Jedi director Rian Johnson actually has a brief cameo in Rogue One. Alright guys, that's it for my top 5 favorite Star Wars movies. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you're new to my channel, here are all of my social media links. That's where you can find all of my awesome pictures from photography to Disney to just my personal life. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for some more Star Wars Top 5. And as always, have a magical day. I'll see you guys later. Bye!